Hello and welcome to another tutorial slash guide video. Today I'm going to be covering altitude economy. Altitude economy is entirely unique to the community. It was built from scratch by the developers that are part of the staff team. It utilises a point system to help balance the economy and make it more fair for everyone. So, how does it work? When you sell something to the spawn villagers, you gain negative points. The more of these points you get, the less stuff sells for. The opposite is the same for buying. You gain points and the prices go up, but don't worry, the points go back down to 0 over time. And the more points you have, the faster they go back to 0. Being online makes points go down much faster than if you were online. So how does the amount of points affect the prices? On screen there should be a visualization of the points threshold. Anything under negative 6,000 makes sold items worthless, and anything over 6,000 makes items ridiculously expensive. However, in some circumstances, you can use the high negative points to your advantage. You could sell something worthless to you, such as netherrack, in order to reduce the buy prices of, for example, gilded blackstone. It won't be cheap, but it makes it more affordable. When you come to spawn on the current altitude server Grove, you will end up here. Now from here you can get to all the spawn villagers. On this side is the dimensional villager. On over here is the die villager. And then in this building we have pickaxe blocks, shovel blocks, mining and minerals, plants, food in there, wood here, rare here, and the building villager. There is also one additional villager, the black market villager, which you will find behind the mob drops villager here. The black market villager works a bit different than the rest of the villagers. The trades change every 24 hours based on a daily server reboot, and you get a random selection of 15 different items. The prices are also randomized, and you only get 5 trades per day, and each player's black market is different. So, how do you efficiently make money? This is going to greatly depend on what is easiest for you to farm, and how advanced you are. Everyone also has a preference on how they utilize the points. To make the absolute most of your resources, stay between 0 and minus 500 points, so you get the full price for your items. I recommend taking this route if you are new and don't have a lot to sell, or if you can't play often to farm lots of items. For most players, I recommend selling up to negative 2,000 points. This, in my opinion, is the most efficient way to get both good value from your items and to make money a little faster. For reference, one shulker of items is worth 1,728 points and takes around 3.5 hours to decay. Some players who have large farms and an abundance of resources choose to sell up to negative 6,000 points, but I personally do not recommend this. How you decide to utilise the point system is a personal decision and takes some trial and error, but here are my recommendations for what to sell to each villager. For the food villager, simple things such as wheat, potatoes, or you can use a hoglin farm to farm pork chops. You can check all the prices yourself when you come online. For the plants villager, sugarcane and bamboo are easy to set up farms for, but sell for very little. I recommend selling netherwort, and if you get a high herbalism level, it's very easy to farm in bulk. For the wood villager, this one I recommend spruce logs, as you can use tree feller on 2x2 trees to quickly collect stacks upon stacks in a short amount of time. For the mining and minerals villager, for this one I recommend building an iron farm. However, if you enjoy mining, you get a fair amount for diamonds. For mob drops, this is more of a personal preference. There are a wide variety of warps available, and you can pick what works best for you. For the pickaxe and shovel blocks, these aren't worth grinding for. You can sell your excess blocks such as stone and dirt here. For the rare villager, unless you enjoy grinding withers, the best way to utilise this one is by using a free shulker warp or by building a farm that allows you to collect totems of undying. For the dimensional villager, for this one I recommend selling crimson fungus. These are quite easy to farm using a crimson nylium flower farm. Crimson instead of warped is just because it comes up first. There are a few commands related to the villagers which will be quite helpful to you. You can use points to check how many points you have. The commands sell and buy you can use to check whether something is sold and for how much you will sell it for at your current point rate. Profit shops are a good way to make some quick money without putting the work in. They are a player shop that usually sells a sugar of items that you can purchase and then immediately go to sell to the spawn villagers. They usually cost around half of what you would get from selling it to spawn. So for example, if a shop is $500 and you get 1,000 from spawn, you will gain 500 overall. As how much you can sell to spawn is limited, players set up these profit shops to make extra cash from their sellable goods. Are there any other ways of making money? You can sell stuff to other players manually in chat, or set up your own player shops at a market warp, or build your own warp. If you need help setting up a player shop, I have a tutorial for that too, which I will put in the card above. For the end of this video, I'm going to take you through what I do when I sell to spawn personally. These are the items that I sell to spawn. A shulker box of spruce logs, a shulker box of crimson fungus, a shulker box of wheat, a shulker box of netherwort, and a stack of blocks of iron. First I need to turn this back into iron ingots. I use a mod called Easier Villager Trading, which allows me to just click on the trade and it immediately does it for me. But for you, if you do not have that, you will need to click on the confirm button in order to sell. For the black market villager, I personally either get deep slate emerald ore or the cheapest pottery shard. So today that is just a selection of these two, so I go for this one as it is the cheapest. And as you can see, I get 5 trades and then have to wait for the next reboot before I can trade again. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or to DM me on the server itself. I'm happy to help. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye!